If you're having coffee with me, I would welcome you to my tangle of words. Make yourself at home. Have a hug in a mug. Some liquid warmth would be good. Winter is definitely here. Apparently, it's the worst season to be single, according to social media, which is full of people asking how single people survive the long days and cold nights. I hope they keep the same energy when the summer sweltering heat comes through, and I ask how they're sharing their bed with a human stove. Anyway, how do we survive the cold? Water bottles, lots of blankets, and pillows arranged in a fort. Okay? Thank you. Bye. If you're having coffee with me, I would tell you that while scrolling Facebook, I ran into an anniversary update that could have very easily been my 20th anniversary had I been a teen groom. Now I'm at the age where if I mention a female name to my village people, they look at me suggestively as if to ask if this is the one, as if it's some sacrifice to be thrown into a volcano as tribute to stop it from erupting. I sometimes wonder if I turn down a gift from the ancestors who only give once. There's a Shona proverb, Chawawana Bati Sisa, Mudzimu Haipe Kaviri, meaning hold tight to what you have, the ancestors don't gift twice. The ancestors be a tough crowd. So, some backstory. I'm an African prince. And I don't mean the internet kind who will entangle you into a romance scam. Don't let my cool demeanor fool you. I come from a royal lineage, and I also own a square foot of land in the Scottish Highlands, which makes me a lord. I have a certificate that says so and all, so it must be true. Back to my African ancestry. My grandfather used to have quite the extensive head of cattle. Being royalty has its perks. He was also a generous man, strict but generous. He would lend out his cattle to families in need under the guise of asking them to help him look after his cattle. In return, they got milk from the cows and would keep some of the offspring. That way, someone who had no cattle of their own would end up with cattle. An ingenious way of helping that kept everyone's pride intact. Years after my grandfather transcended to a higher plane of existence, there was a family which still owed my granddad for his cattle. A combination of drought and disease had wiped away their livestock, leaving them indebted and unable to return the cattle as per arrangement. While no one from the family held it against them, they took it upon themselves to find ways of honoring their debt. If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you that traditionally cows are a symbol of wealth and prestige. Not only do they provide sustenance, they provide labor and transportation. They are required in various traditional ceremonies from Cheka Okama to Momboyo Mai. They are a key currency in bride price when marrying. Cattle are a big deal. So it came to be that one school holiday I visited grandmother Biawe and I ate a frog for the first time. The bullfrog, Omuyatatani, or daddy's cow, is a dish fit for a king. And once I ate the frog, I was regarded as a household head, able to hold court on household issues. That was when my grandmother informed me that there were people who sought an audience with me. Well, not me personally, but anyone who could speak for the family. The family that owned cattle had come up with a new plan to settle their affairs. They had a daughter who would soon be of the marrying age and would grant her hand in marriage to me and waiver the bride price in lieu of the debt they owed. I couldn't refuse without making them lose face, but I couldn't accept, right? Right? What would my grandfather have done? He was a master diplomat, and the wisdom of our ancestry flows in my veins. Imina Bitwan, Wa Gilbert, Wa Tsangwisi, Wa Mzamani, Wa Ndaleg, Wa Ngwena, Wa Matsena, Wa Bangwani, Wekwa Chinyori Chaumba, Wa Kangadzela Ripwe. I accepted their proposal, thereby cancelling the family's debt, and in turn, I asked my betrothed to free me from the obligation of our union, which she graciously granted. If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you that I had all but forgotten about this incident until I saw her anniversary post on Facebook, and a tiny bit of me wondered if in a parallel universe, an alternate version of me had said, I do. The path not taken. What's been going on in your neck of the woods?